and he was able to spot this rifle barrel sticking out of the fence and immediately engage that individual.
Why is it that Trump, Fox News, and his MAGA bimbos are calling the arrest of a Trump supporter who didn't even shoot at Trump an assassination attempt, and now they're blaming it on Democrats? That's like Kellyanne Conway looking in the mirror and blaming the mirror.
Alternative facts.
Trump is losing what little of his mind he has left. He was tweeting yesterday and blaming the assassination attempt on immigrants. But this dude they arrested, unless we're counting the European invasion of America in the 18th century, this dude's not an immigrant. He loved Trump, voted for him in 2016, and was a hardcore Republican in 2020, pushing for Nikki Haley and this crazy person.
A reporter asked him, would he condemn white supremacy? And he gave the correct answer. Here we go.
I'm not pledging allegiance to your new religion of modern wokeism.
And the first guy who shot at Trump? Yeah, hardcore MAGA psycho who wanted to send Trump to heaven where they could be together. But you think by now we'd be used to Trump's insane bloviations.
The rhetoric, lies, as exemplified by the false statements made by Comrade Kamala Harris during the rigged and highly partisan ABC debate, and all the ridiculous lawsuits specifically designed to inflict damage on Joe's, then Kamala's political opponent, me, has taken politics in our country to a whole new level of hatred, abuse, and distrust.
Donald Trump was fired by 81 million people. So let's be clear about that. And clearly he is having a very difficult time processing that.
Okay, this isn't a fact check, but more of a sanity check. Trump has been pushing these crazy conspiracies like Kamala was fed questions through her earrings. What? How fucking crazy is that? And the moderators fact checked him more than Kamala? Well, of course they did. Did you watch the debate?
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. Execution after birth. It's an execution, no longer abortion, because the baby is born.
How can any sane person hear that and believe a word of it?
ABC News did reach out to the city manager there. He told us there have been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals.
There is no state in this country where it is legal to kill a baby after it's born.
And the insane asylums?
They're poisoning the blood of our country. That's what they've done. They poison mental institutions and prisons all over the world, not just in South America, not just the 3 or 4 countries that we think about, but all over the world. They're coming into our country from.
Trump keeps saying that crime is down all over the world because they're sending their insane people and criminals here. Insane people? I don't know. I mean, they could hide in plain sight right in the Republican Party.
Because of this communist left rhetoric, the bullets are flying. It will only get worse.
All right, a couple questions on that. What has anyone said in the Democratic Party that sounds like communism? We're not the ones playing reach around with Vlad. The bullets are flying, it will only get worse. Sounds like a threat, fat boy.
Allowing millions of people from places unknown to invade and take over our country is an unpardonable sin. Our borders must be closed and the terrorists, criminals, and mentally insane immediately removed from the American cities and towns.
Anyway, first of all, eat shit, Donnie, you diaper-clad, spray-tan little boy. Here's a few facts. Immigrants with papers or undocumented commit 1/12 of the crimes Americans commit. And immigration in Trump's first 3 years before the pandemic, it was higher than Obama, who deported more undocumented than Trump and Biden. And as I said, no countries are sending their prisoners and insane to our shores unless we count your wife.
There is definitely more to this story.
So let's look at this. Trump says us calling him a threat to democracy is the reason people are shooting at him. But he is a threat to democracy. Remember when Trump said we should tear up the Constitution?
After the rapper Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, lost lucrative partnerships with Adidas and others because of an anti-Semitic tirade, Donald Trump still welcomed him to Mar-a-Lago for a pre-Thanksgiving dinner. And Kanye brought along Nick Fuentes, a prominent white supremacist, Holocaust denier, and anti-Semite. Trump has claimed not to know who Fuentes was, but he has not yet disavowed either Fuentes or Ye. Instead, Trump recorded a video expressing solidarity with the mob that attacked the Capitol on January 6th. He did that earlier this week. And then on Saturday, seemingly out of nowhere, called for the suspension of the Constitution as yet another attempt to overturn the 2020 election.
Trump has promised to arrest Biden, arrest Pelosi, arrest the on-air anchors at MSNBC, arrest Mark Zuckerberg, arrest Hillary, deport 11 million people, even people who are citizens, fire 50,000 bureaucrats in Washington and replace them with Trump loyalists, use the death penalty for drug dealers without a trial, sign a federal abortion ban, close a Department of Education and Health and Human Services, and he still threatens violence when he loses in November.
Now, if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole That's going to be the least of it.
The country's going to burn.
But the craziest part of all this, it's not Democrats trying to kill him, it's his own party, or what's left of it.
This isn't their Republican Party anymore!
And oh yeah, they're trying to kill him with weapons Republicans have defended.
Does anyone need an AR-15?
Even when they were used in 70% of the mass killings, which occur in the U.S. every day.
The world is laughing at us as fools. They're stealing our jobs and our wealth. We cannot let them laugh any longer. Make America great again.
I will laugh at you, but the only jobs we're losing are the Fortune 500 companies that Trump gave $1 trillion tax cut to. They're the ones with factories in China and Mexico, and all it would take is to threaten them to hire Americans, or we'll rescind the tax cuts. But Trump doesn't even understand how tariffs work. If you put a 20% tariff on products from China, you don't think they'd raise prices? And that would cause inflation because American wages are twice as high as China or Central America.
The agent, who was visually sweeping the area of the sixth screen, saw the subject armed with what he perceived to be a rifle and immediately discharged his firearm. The subject, who did not have line of sight to the former president, fled the scene. He did not fire or get off any shots at our agent. With reports of gunfire, the former president's close protection detail immediately evacuated the president to a safe location. The protective methodologies of the Secret Service were effective yesterday.
The people trying to kill Trump are Republicans.
An alleged post on X from the Libertarian Party of New Hampshire reportedly encouraging violence against Vice President Kamala Harris has state agencies here talking to their federal partners. That post reportedly said if anyone were to kill her, they'd be considered a hero.
And that's sad. But look, the numbers don't lie. Florida and Texas are in play for Democrats. Even Iowa and Alaska, 2 states that vote Democrat about as often as JR has a good idea.
Donald Trump Jr.'s on cocaine.
Well, these states are in play now. Republicans, not MAGA, are saying, F it. This guy's insane. Even George Will and Dick Cheney are voting for Harris. That's like Jason from Friday the 13th opening a daycare center. Trump has always threatened his opponents with violence.
Knock the crap out of him.
I'd like to punch him in the face.
Done well, but I would have been boom, 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 beat that.
I don't know if I'll do the fighting myself or if other people will.
Maybe you should have been roughed up.
I'd like to punch him in the face. In the good old days, this doesn't happen because they used to treat them very, very rough. And when they protested once, they would not do it again so easily.
But this time, Trump's violent rhetoric is inciting the insane criminals in the Republican Party to attack him. It's so obvious that it's Trump's violent rhetoric inciting the insane criminals to attack him. And they aren't Democrats from Mexico or Venezuela. No, they're Republicans from Denny's and Cracker Barrel.
Damn right.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Hi, what's up?
Shut the f*** up, Donnie.
This isn't their Republican Party anymore!
Trust me.
Who's with me? Oh yeah, the lie.
Indictable.
Out of sheer morbid curiosity, I'm allowing this freak show to continue.
I don't want to talk about this stuff.
Am I wrong?
Yes!
Tick-tock!
You're in a lot of trouble, Donnie.
I think he's crazy.
I'm Chip Franklin.